Hello, I'm Sayla Snipes, and I'll be discussing my strengths and weaknesses as a teacher in the different dispositions. What dispositions do I possess that I think will make me a good teacher? Um, I possess a lot of compassion for the children that I teach, a lot of love for seeing those children thrive under the conditions we give them, and honestly, I love seeing them have that aha moment when they finally get something right. I always try to strive for fairness in my classroom. I never give one child more attention than the other, and I always try to pay attention to each and every individual in my classroom. And I like to self reflect a lot. Reflection's another one of those. I want to see where I can improve as a teacher, as a person, and as a Christian. I think it's very important to maintain the idea that you can always do better, especially as a teacher and as an educator. What dispositions I feel like I need to work on before I can become a first year teacher. Um the high expectations, it is hard for me to put a large goal on children, especially in a classroom where I want to be compassionate and soft and try to understand everything that they say. It's hard for me to put on a set hard goal onto those children. And then, as well as a professional demeanor outside of the classroom, but not with teachers, not with coworkers, parents, and students, but just as a person maintaining a professional etiquette when online, even when it's just speaking to family. What qualities I feel like a professional should have in educational career? I think all of the dispositions are critically important. I've seen a lot of teachers and educators in my life, especially nowadays since I graduated only like 4 years ago. A lot of my teachers seem to like to drop professionalism and the compassion and stuff in favor for just getting the work done. And I feel like a lot of educators lack in a lot of these departments. I've seen a lot of educators forget the idea of being dedicated to their students and dedicated to their job and to the people around them. And it's really sad to see many students fail because they're not getting the type of compassion and the advocacy that they require. When I grew up in Alabama, I saw a lot of impoverished children fail because teachers didn't want to take that extra step forward. So I feel like a lot of every single one of these dispositions is a critically important thing in order to maintain a good and safe learning environment.